all, fans, media teams, you have to rewire your brain a little bit here in the sense of like evaluating contracts and stuff. Like if Sam Bennett were to sign for, let's call it 8x8, and by the 6th, 7th, 8 years of those deal, what are we looking at? $140 million cap hit potentially, or salary cap in the NHL? That there's going to be a lot of third line guys making $8 million at that point, and it won't even be really handcuffing teams. Like if I were a GM right now, every young player I have, every contract I sign, I'd be going max term with it because I think it's just going to be value down the line. To an extent, obviously you can't go crazy, but you get what I'm saying, right?
Oh, 100%. I couldn't agree more. It's going to be a bananas offseason. And I was talking to an agent last week, and I'm going to paraphrase, but this was roughly the quote. Teams are going to go fucking bananas and blow their fucking brains out with the craziest spending offseason you've ever fucking heard. That was the quote. Apologize for the colorful language, but that's how pumped up this agent was. And the explanation was largely because not just the increase for next year, but when you're signing long-term deals or handing out long-term deals, you can bake in the fact that the cap's going to be way higher. And like you said, even $10 million for Sam Bennett, which I don't think he's going to get, but that seems ludicrous now. But a couple of years from now, if the cap's $113.5 million, it's not so bad at all.
And this is now a great tie-in to another player we wanted to talk to you about, and that's Evan Bouchard. You were one of the people who had Bouchard on your Norris Trophy ballot. You are a Bouchard truther, and we love you for it. But like even with that contract negotiation, people will sit there and they will eye roll when he gets $10.5 million this summer. And they'll be like, you're telling me he's one of the top blank defensemen in the NHL, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but you're getting him through his prime on an 8-year deal at that money. By the back half of that deal, there's going to be 20 defensemen making more than $10.5 million.
I couldn't agree more. And it's funny. I think he's worth that much even now, even if the cap was flat, by the way. Again, I'm a Bouchard truther. I can't stand I've said it before, but the drunk uncle at the Christmas party that's going to pull up his phone and show you the one time he happened to catch on his phone Bouchard turning over the puck, and that's what they're going to hold on to anecdotally. I don't fucking care. It drives me crazy. People think that he's anchored by or tied to Mattias Ekholm. No. When Ekholm was out, expected goals, 57% with Brett Kulak, 55 with Jake Wallman, 63 with Darnell Nurse this season. That's why he deserved my vote. He drives the play at both ends of the ice. So again, I'm getting fired up. I'm going off topic, but I totally agree with you. If you look at Bouchard's number, it's going to be a big number. It's going to be well-deserved, but especially if you're even 3 years, it's going to look good. But what's the cap going to be in 6 years, in 8 years?
Yeah,
he's
just a good player, and I think people need to understand this is just who he is, and he deserves the money he's going to get, and people are going to be happy, people are going to be pissed, but this just is what it is. But obviously, disastrous game 3.
Can I ask one more on Bouch?
Go ahead.
Sorry, just before we get off topic, do you think he has Norris winning potential? Could you see yourself one day voting him top dog in the Norris race?
Absolutely. I've had him higher in my ballot than I did this year. This year was 5th. I'm pretty sure I had him top 3 last year. I have to go back and look at it. But I think what it's going to take, because it shouldn't be based on two-way play. The two-way play is already there. So that's a silly argument if he's being negated or if his value is being devalued, I should say, because of defensive play. It's already there. I think what it's going to take is he needs to have the 95-point season, 100-point season. We know historically there is a leniency towards extreme offense too. So it's going to take a year where Bouchard outscores Cale Makar and Quinn Hughes, puts up a 95, maybe 100-point season. He is capable of doing it, in my opinion. Look what he's done in the playoffs. And I think that could get him the award. What works against him is just you share the ice with Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and people are always going to try and take away what you do if you're on the ice at the same time. I think it's silly. Cale Makar's on the ice with Nathan McKinnon, right, who won the Hart Trophy last year. So that argument also drives me crazy. I think Bouchard can do it if people can just start to understand he is a complete player. Even if he turns over the puck sometimes, he has the puck all the time. That's why he turns it over. Yeah. Like if we looked at, imagine if Paul Coffey played in the social media era, how many people would be clipping, oh, look, he didn't put in full effort on that back check, even though he drove the play and played 29 minutes and had 5 assists.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.